channel. As you know, we are all trying our best to stay at home to save lives. But our hero NHS doctors, nurses and NHS staff at the front line risking their own lives to save our lives. So I'm going to do my bit to show everyone how to make face masks for those who can't get hold of any. So let's get started. So we are basically going to do a copy of this real face mask. And we'll be making these little side thingies, but we won't be using this because you probably won't have this sort of things at your own home. So we're just going to be making this with things that you might find lying around in your house. Okay, so to do this, we're going to be making a template. So these holes are going to be for the things that go around your ears, and this is just a template, and this is the exact size, I believe. Yeah, this is the exact size. On both sides, and we're just gonna tell you the measurements so you can make your own, and we'll be using our own materials for this. Okay, so for this you're going to need a piece of cloth. Okay, this is an old piece of cloth, but I don't recommend you using this because it's going to be dirty. So get a new piece of cloth. You probably will find this lying around in your cupboards, and we're just using an old one because we won't be using one because we've already got one. Okay, so we're going to need this cloth, and you're going to need a pen or a pencil, a ruler, and lastly you're going to need a rubber band, and this rubber band, two rubber bands actually, and a lot of people have rubber bands in their house and they're very cheap to buy as well. So the rubber bands, which is why we chose rubber bands obviously. So this is just one right here. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the actual making part. So these are the measurements you're going to need. Okay, 17.5 centimeters length going across this way, and then the height is going to be 9.5 centimeters, and that's the same for this side would be 9.5 and this side would be 17.5. okay, so we're just going to make it a little bit faster so you won't be hanging around for so long. So now we've done our cutting. We have made this one, and these are the measurements, just if you haven't noticed. And if you haven't made it, please pause the video so you can do this part. Okay. So now we have our little template that we're going to do. Okay. The next step into making this mask is to having the holes in for the rubber band thing we're going to be doing. Okay, so this part is really easy. Okay, so if you have one of the pocket hole punchers, I think. Yeah, so the pocket hole puncher thing, I've got one of these. Mine's Rexall, I think. Yeah, it says Rexall. And basically, if you don't know what it does, you put like paper or card in here, and then it like punches a hole out for you, and then you're left with, because mine opens up, you're left with like circles, because that's the stuff they want you to get at, and that's how we made this with this. Okay, these quite handy things if you have like Polly Pockets and you want like this nice like paper with like holes on them, then this is really handy. So yeah, just what I found in the house. So really this is just basic things like paper you can find around the house, pen you have. So now what we're going to do is you take a landscape, so this would be portrait, you take it landscape and like feed it into it, okay? And you want it to be quite precise, I would say. So, or if you put it, that would be portrait though. And you want to make sure that it's in like nice formation, I would say. Okay. Just punch it in. So now we have our holes. So we have our holes like this. So yeah, that's our holes. And now we're going to do the same with the other side. And then it will look something like this. And if this side, you know, had like these lines, you can use this side to say that. It doesn't really matter because this is just a template. Okay, I'm just gonna put it down there. And now we have our template. Yay! Congratulate yourself for that, okay? So now you have our template done. We can move on to the actual mask making, okay? So I'm just using this normal like clothy thing. Obviously you can see this is really, really old. Not like ancient, but old. I wouldn't recommend you to use this old cloth because putting it on your face, it's gonna make you, you know, I don't know. It's because I'm not gonna be using this as a real one because I already have masks. But if you want to make a real one to put on your face, I would really recommend you to use like a new piece of cloth. Don't use a old one. Okay? So we're just basically gonna transfer our template onto this. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Yeah, but we just need to make sure we have patience. But same thing, you could get the dimensions I've already given you and just literally draw them on. But if you wanted it to be more easier, then do the template because obviously it's going to help you. So I'm just going to use this side because I just feel like this is nicer. And we're going to do this template thing. That's what we're doing. So I said I was going to take this side and do it, and I'm not really big fan of these crinkly edges, so I'm not going to do it there. I'm just going to do it in the middle here, okay? But your new one probably won't be crinkly. I wouldn't really think it would be that crinkly, but I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and flat. But if you were to buy a new one, I don't think it would be crinkly for you, okay? So don't worry about that too much. Okay. So let's do it. So I'm just going to basically transfer it on. I'm going to make sure I'm doing this correctly. You could also get like a sellotape and like a heavy thing to put on overnight if you really wanted it that straight afterwards, but I'm not fussy now, that fussy. Also, if you want something hard to like put on, I'm gonna put my sellotape on here, like there, because it, no, like up here, because this will help my piece to be, so it doesn't move, and I don't want it to move. So that's just like a DIY hack. Or you could get like, I don't know, a piece, a tub of Nutella, if you wanted to. Now this is just rough, so don't go too mad about your one. so that's my first part of this. And I always recommend for you to put your ruler at the edge of the piece. Don't put it this way on the edge piece because you won't get exact. So you want it to press hard for you there, and then you can draw it then. And you'll find that that's much better than the other way. Trust me. You might get onto the ruler, but don't worry, you'll get there. So that's my line. And these lines, don't worry, because you can literally just do it and then you'll know what really see them. Okay, now I'm just going to take this off and just take it here. So this is, you can make sure it's exactly what you want. Okay. And then let's just do this one now. Okay. Let's just do this side now. I hope you all are safe and well. Okay, so it looks like this. It does look a bit wonky to me, but that doesn't really matter because obviously you can make it straight if you want. I might make it a bit straighter, but I think that's the best I can go. Yeah. Just move this up by there. You really desperately need for a mask, or just want to be safe, then this is good for you. Okay, so now we've done this part, so we've done that much, which I'm really proud of. There we are. Just gonna roughly place it back somewhere it was. I'm not trying to be really fussy because it doesn't need to be perfect size for me. Okay, and just quickly do that, and it's our mask. So that's why the template really helps. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut this. Start cutting right. I find the noise very satisfying if you can listen. And I think maybe let's speed this up for you. And we're going to speed up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now we've done that part. I really enjoyed that because it was very satisfying. So now we've done this with our cloth. As you can see, the template really helps because literally it's literally exact. It's literally the size you would want on a normal one. Okay. So now you'll be saying, oh, we don't really need a rectangle for a mask. We need some more holes in them. So I'm just going to get the thing again. Do the same thing. Just feed it in. We're feeding the little hole. Might be hard, but the way to do it is just take your thumb and then take the other fingers and just push it through, okay? That's the same with this one. And obviously you have to share it to both sides, so make sure they have equal amounts. Don't feed one side more than the other. That's what I'd say. we're just going to try and fit those in. Once you fit it in, you can do it. It might be a bit hard, but you can just keep on trying. Okay, everybody? It won't be as loud as the paper was. This is my final side part, and this is the thing you'll be getting out from your thing. Let's just make this one. It's really quick, so just push that one in first. Okay, and then pull it over a bit. You want some on this side. And then just kind of share, basically. You're sharing this cloth and both feet. And then push it both, pull it up, make sure you pull it up. Okay, make sure you pull it up to this line here, with a line. And once you've reached that, then you're basically good to go. I mean, how more could you say? And then we're just going to do this. Won't have that big crunching sound that we normally have. There's a piece of cloth, but we will still get a good ending. So now we've finished the whole part, we're going to add the elastic bands. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our 2 elastic bands, but take one first, and we're going to cut them in half very easily. So you have your elastic band, and okay, so now we have our elastic band. That's the first band, and then we have our second elastic band. So basically you need one kind of this size, like as big as they'll fit nearly. Okay, and we'll just cut it off, and now we have the second one. Okay, and what we need to do, or what we need to achieve, is elastic bands that have little holes in them. Not holes, knots in them. So I'm going to make that now. So we're just going to take this one. Just create a little hole, okay? Just a little knot. So I would just do the normal knotting, but if you don't know how to do a knot, then just take it like this in your hand. Okay, push it up just a tiny bit like that around your index, and then pull it off your index finger. Take the little flingy part and then just push it through, okay? Push it through. And then you have that, and then you can pull it tight. Like that. And you end up with this. And then you do the same on the other side. Index. Up around. Take off your index. Do that, push it through. A little tap, take it through. And then don't pull too hard because it might snap. Okay. And then that's your first one. Okay. And then let's just make a duplicate of this. Just the same, just pull it round. Through. Boom. Make it a bit tighter, don't want to be too loose. Okay. And then the other one. Round. And pull. Okay, there we go. So that's the second one. So now we have 2. So now we get our little mask, and we just push this through the hole, whichever side you want, this side or that side. So just take the little knot over the other side and then just leave it there like that. Okay. Same with this side. And we just push it through. We just need to push the knot through. That's all we need to put through. Okay. Just the knots. And then you have that. Okay. So it's like a bag. The knots are on one side, so you need to make sure they're either on this side or that side. Okay. Same with this one. So you just need to put the knots through. So because my knot's on this side, I need to put my knots through here. Through the little hole, and then like that, that's a knot. Same with this one. Through the little hole. Knots coming through. Okay, that. Then you'll have that, and then you have both sides. This, and you have a mask. So basically you have your mask like this, and you have two sides to use ready for wherever you go, and then you have a mask that's ready like that, and you can just carry it like that, just like the normal ones. And if the thing comes up, just put it back in. It's very easy. Okay. Or you can make another knot. Or you can put some sellotape over, so it just stays there like that. Okay. That's basically it. Okay. So please make sure that you look at all the other videos in our channel. Thank you and stay safe. Goodbye.